Hi, in this video, I will be showing you the important reports in SimTrain that will help you in monitoring your center's progress. Let's take a look at the reports and go to Reports icon. And here is where your reports are located at. In SimTrain, reports are distributed into three sections, which are Management, Accounting, and Employee. Management section consists of reports for operation purpose, such as class attendance checklists, student timetable, class schedule, and transport pickup list. Accounting report, on the other hand, consists of reports for financial purpose. You may monitor your center's financial status via the reports in this section, such as daily payment received report, fees collection report by student, and monthly report. Employee report consists of reports to monitor employees' performance, such as tutor attendance report and employee sales reports. Now let's have a closer look on how these reports can help you to monitor your business progress. In management reports, the reports are basically to help user in viewing the attendance, schedule, and checklist. For example, class schedule will summarize all available classes in the form of timetable. You may see which classes that are available with their time and day respectively. I will show you the class schedule later on. User may view attendance via three reports, which are class attendance checklist, class attendance summary, and also students' attendance history. Class attendance checklist helps user to generate attendance and mark and also save it. So when you click class attendance checklist, you'll be directed to a new page, and this is how you're going to generate the attendance. For more information, please watch Tutorial 7 video on how to mark attendance. Now let's go back to report. Class attendance summary, on the other hand, sums up the attendance by head counts in a particular class. You may filter by the date, the class code, teacher, room, and group. But I'm going to filter by date only, and then you click preview. So this is a sample of attendance summary. So as you can see, it sums up the head count in a particular class. Now let's go back to reports again. Student attendance history displays the attendance record of a student since day one of implementation of attendance. So let's filter by the date and click preview. And as you can see, this student has been punched in for attendance on the 18th of April. So let's go back to report. Now let's take a look at the reports that help user in viewing schedule of available classes, which are class schedule, class timetable, and student timetable. Class schedule is in the form of timetable, in which, if you remember in tutorial 4 video where we learned on how to assign the RGB color of the room, so here where the color appears based on the available class. Let's take a look at class schedule. Filter by the date. You may filter by the other option as well. Click preview. So as you can see, the color determines the room that I selected for each of the classes here. So let's go back to reports and click class timetable. So class timetable displays the available classes in a particular period. I'm going to filter it by date as well and click preview. So in this report, only weekly and weekly times 2 or twice in a week classes will be displayed here. So as you can see, these classes are listed together with the tutor, the time and the day, and the respective room. Let's go back to report again, and let's take a look at student timetable. Filter by the date again, and click preview. So this timetable displays the available classes of a particular student. So we have 3 students here who have different classes. And then let's go back to report again. So another report would be student info inquiry. So you'll be directed to another page, and this report will help you to get the email address and contact number of the students. So you may filter the search result, or if you like to view all students, just click search. But I would like to remind you, if you have a lot of students, it's quite risky to click search without filtering their search result, because it will make your system be pending. So you should filter by some of the options here, but I'm going to click search because I don't have much students in the system. And so if you like to get the email address or the contact number of the students or their parents, even their address, you may take the checkbox over here, or you take for the selected student only, and click get email address to have the email address, get handphone number to get their contact number, and address list to get their address. Now let's go back to report. So if you implement examination at your center, then you may also generate your students' results slip by using student results slip report function. over here. So to learn on how to generate exam result, please watch tutorial 14 video, but I'm just going to show you the sample, the session, and preview. So here is a sample of a result slip. Let's zoom in. So you will see the name of the student and the results over here. And when you scroll down, you will see the verified by and received by, where you could get the student's parents' signature. Let's go back to report. Other than that, you can also generate transport checklists to monitor the transportation system at your center with the transport pickup list. You will be directed to a new page as well. So filter the date and the transport type. So to learn on how to generate this report, please watch tutorial 13 video. So this is how pickup list looks like. So you're going to have the student name, the area name, the address, and also the vehicle. Now let's move on to accounting section. This section houses reports that would help you to monitor your business operation in terms of its financial progress. So daily payment received report displays the payment received today, yesterday, 2 days before, and 3 days ago, which is limited to current users' collection only. In other words, user is not allowed to view other users' collection and vice versa. So let's take a look at a sample, and then this is how daily payment received report looks like. So you're going to see the fees, the subtotal, and the grand total down here. And let's continue. For outstanding payment reports, there are two of them, which are outstanding payment report and outstanding payment summary report. Outstanding payment report displays the outstanding amount of students based on the standard they are in. So for example, I'm going to show you a sample of outstanding payment report. So filter by the date, and you may also filter by the other options. Click preview. So here is the outstanding payment report. You may see the details over here. Then let's move on to outstanding payment summary report. This report is where you can print out a student statement. So you need to filter the date. And then as you can see here that there are two students who have outstanding payment. So you take which student that you would like to send a student statement. You tick the checkbox and click print statement. Click print. And you can download the student statement and send it to their email. So this is a sample of the student statement. And also you may notify them by SMS. This will be explained in special practice video in tutorial 15 video. Now let's take a look at fees collection report. There are 5 collection report, which are fees collection report by student, product in 12 months, by class, and student by 12 months. If you are an upper management user, you may use fees collection report by student to view the collections made by the users from unlimited time frame compared to daily payment receipt report, in which you can only view a certain time frame, which are yesterday, today, 2 days ago, and 3 days ago. Fees collection report by class displays the payment made by students in the class. Fees collection report by class displays the payment made by students in the class and also the outstanding amount of student in a particular class. So you just filter the period of the class and also filter the class code if you want to be specific. But I'm just going to click view, and then you may select one of the reports over here. For example, I'm going to view the fees collection report for additional maths class. So here you can see the fees of the class, whether it's paid or still outstanding. So if the balance column is 0, it means that the student has already made the payment. Let's go back to report again. So going back to fees collection report by student, you can filter by the date and other options. Just click preview here. So right here you can see the collection that you made in a particular period, and you can see how much you have collected from each student. And there's also a graph for your reference. And next is fees collection report by product in 12 months, where you can see in overall mode of the total amount that student has paid every month within a year time. So the year is 2016. and click preview. So the report will look like this. It'll be listed by month. And now let's go back to monthly report. It's a more detailed report in which it displays the sales and collection made. So let's filter first, preview. So as you can see, the sales made and also the collection made, and you will also see the outstanding amount of each student, and also here the graph is provided. So let's move on to employee reports. There are more reports actually, but the mentioned ones are the often viewed for the purpose of monitoring your business progress. Employee section consists of reports to monitor employees' performance. For example, employee punch card, where it lists out all punching records of a tutor. So let's enter the date. So I have a sample over here, and usually we open tutor attendance report as well in order to get the right attendance. Tutor attendance report displays the time and the date of when the tutor comes for the class that he or she is responsible to teach. So as you can see that this tutor is absent for these two classes. And this is the employee's punch card report. So that is all for the report, and thanks for watching.